Okay, I think that's better now. And resolution is still coming out real pixelated though. I don't know what the deal with that is. All right, we're just going to go ahead and get started. All right. Hey, Patrick Johnson. I am still having troubles getting this. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with the resolution on it. I think at a certain point, I have to just kind of roll with it. Hey, Cliffo, Jimmy Ricari.
How's the sound now? Before I was wearing headphones that has a microphone on it, and it does fine with recording, but maybe, okay, maybe it's not good for the streaming. It's all these different little kinks that you got to work out. And pennies, we're going to be hunting them live, and we're going to be doing some giveaways today. If we can get to 50 likes, we get a 1969 half dollar, 40%. And we have an end of the stream show giveaway. We got a 2019 West Point low quarter. So when I first set up in Streamlabs, I chose create a new vent, and it automatically went to doing a scheduled one. And once that time actually hit to go live, it just never did. And so that's when Patrick and Cliff saw it and just couldn't get it to go. So I just tried doing a whole new one, and we're just going to roll with this. And I do apologize about the resolution on it. Maybe I don't have the proper settings in place. Because I know one thing, I'm going at about 30 frames per second now, and I believe that's what is optimal. Let me check. Yeah, it's running at 2996 frames per second. So not in that one. Let's go to the next. I already checked all these. Nothing on the ends. Hopefully we'll find something cool to bring y'all. What's up, Philip Board? Welcome to the first official Coins and Coffee live stream. Doing a penny box hunt, and we'll be doing some giveaways. We'll have an end of the show giveaway, and we'll do another giveaway if we can hit 50 likes. How's everyone's weekend doing so far? What's up, Stack Deck? Thanks for popping on in. Glad to hear it's doing well. I know, Cliff, that's crazy. I love this community, and I love the support that they've given me. When I first started in, I think it was either late July or early August. It was a bit of a struggle, and it wasn't up until October that I think I finally started passing like 30 subscribers, and then it just kind of went from there. I'd love to do another giveaway soon. Might do one for 4 or 5, but right now I've just been really interested in growing the channel organically and just trying to keep up with the quality of the content. And I've been wanting to stream so I can help get my watch hours up a little bit. Oh, that's a nice 1976. And a nicer 2009. I'll pull out all the nice 2009s. Hey, Chief Stacker. How you doing today? Thank you for joining us. Hunting some pennies here. Looking for any kind of wheat pennies, foreigns, proofs, errors. We're pulling out all the copper. We're just hanging out on a nice, easy Sunday afternoon. Wish I could have some chill music to play, but I need to find some good non-copyrighted music to play. Create a little ambiance. Man, nothing too much. All right. Roll number 6. Stack deck, it is a lot of fun. Pennies are probably my favorite to search through, and it first came about because they're cheap. Second off, I enjoy looking for the certain kinds of errors. I like pulling out all the wheat cents, and I just love that thrill of the hunt. Let's see. I went through a box of pennies yesterday, found one 1909 Philadelphia VDB, one blank planchette, and one kept die wheat and 27 wheats. Chief Stacker, that's an awesome penny box. That is awesome, dude. DJ, what's happening, man? Thanks for joining the stream. And, got our first foreign. We got Canadian, 1974. I don't want to keep asking, but how's the audio and video so far? Is the video still coming out blurry? Or the audio mumbled? Nice, DJ. Gotta let us know what you find, dude. Yeah, Chief Stacker, I bet that's the best box ever. It's freaking awesome. I think the best penny box I ever had was, I can't remember if it was machine wrapped rolls or customer wrapped. I think it might have been customer wrapped because it had like a small collection dump in it. And I think there was like 83 wheat pennies in it, something like that. But nothing much else, like no like big errors and no any like key dates or anything. But it was nice to see a lot of wheats like that. George Kimball, aka Fluffy. Hey, how you doing today? Thanks for joining us. I'm doing a penny box here, and we're just doing a nice hunt and hangout. DJ, do you keep the 2009s? I do. Only if they look good. I don't keep the crummy ones. Oh wait, no, you said 2012 Puerto Ricos. I'm thinking the 2009s. You're talking about the El Yunque State Park. My bad. Well, George, it's I'm in the south, and it's probably about 75 degrees right now. Chief Stacker, you're very lucky to get all those finds in machine wrapped rolls. It's definitely possible to find collection dumps and machine wrapped rolls. It's less likely because they go through a big bin and they get mixed around. So you're not exactly sure about the distribution. So that is definitely awesome. Of all 2009s, I think it's the U.S. Virgin Islands. I still cannot find. I have good examples of all the other ones for my folder from the other mints, still, and then more so of them. Still cannot find a U.S. Virgin Islands. G-Stack, you're right about that. There are a lot. The birth and early childhood has them on the intersecting logs on the corner of the house. And I believe there's something on the windows of the professional years. Nope, I just saw a little circle. Let's see, there's a professional year. But too dirty. All right, on to roll number 9. So far, and that thumb can manifest itself in so many different ways. Come on, Wheats. Where are you? I know other channels always say, come on, Silver. Well, that's not what we're hunting for. So we're going to say, come on, Wheats. Hey, Gina R. How you doing today? Thanks for joining us. We're having a nice, relaxing Sunday afternoon. Hunting up a box of pennies. About 10 rolls in, and so far nothing much. A little small pile of copper, 1 Canadian penny. $90. Okay. There. Doing great, working on my next Taco Tuesday video. You know, that is such a good idea. When I saw that, I thought, you know, that's such a nice thing to do each and every week. I love the inclusivity of this community. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to mention, I also found a 1943 steel and a Blazer 1941D yesterday. Awesome. It always feels good to find a Blazer because you know it's almost always going to upgrade your album. How was the condition on the steel scent? Was the zinc back? First 43 steel penny I ever found was next to a Coinstar machine. I was checking the discard bin, and down on the ground to the left of it, wrapped under some of the plug-in cords, I found it. I have no shame. I get underneath that machine and look for all kinds of stuff. What's up, Jinx Brothers? How y'all doing today? We're back with the real deal stream. We're taking off the training wheels and just diving into it. That's funny, Q Stacker. I tried to schmooze some of the ladies at the bank before with donuts, and they just kind of gave me looks. So, I don't know, I decided not to do that again. It is my dump bank after all, so they're not always too excited to see me when I come. It's not like I'm bringing in hundreds of dollars worth of stuff either to dump. They have a coin machine. I don't know what their problem is. Oh, yeah. This? Yeah. And, Ultra blend, and I get them to grind it up Turkish style. It was best in my French press. Typically never really talked about coffee in my videos. People weren't really interested, even though the channel is called Coinsncoffee. But that's okay. Funny enough, I go to Chase Bank to get them. I don't have any problems like getting stuff, but it's always getting rid of it is when I get the looks or the cold shoulders. Yeah, Chief Stacker, I don't know. I'm down with giving people stuff, but I don't know. There's only so much I can do because, that's their job. What's up, Rob Wenzel? How's it going today? Make sure you and Patrick Johnson behave yourselves. But I'm sure you can promise nothing. Just found an 06P Colorado Cud. Oh, nice, DJ. Chief Stacker, I'm in southern Louisiana, and I'll leave it at that. Muscle Shell, what is up? Thank you for joining us. We're chilling here on easy Sunday afternoon, hunting box of pennies, and we will be doing giveaways. Get the 50 likes. We'll be giving away a 40% half dollar, and at the end of the show, be giving away a West Point quarter. I'm still swapping rolls of quarters. I carry $500 and sometimes get a box in return. Yeah, Cliff, I was swapping out coins during the shortage. That was the only way that I was able to get any kind of boxes, was to roll it back up and swap it out. What's up, Sublime Mad Dog? How you doing today? Yeah, DJ, you do you. It's all good. All right, on roll 14. Nothing to really show for yet. Got a little bit of copper and just a Canadian penny. Gotta find something nice to show all the nice people out there. What's this? Aha! Here we go. There we go. Wheat penny number 1. 1940 from Philadelphia. Finally on the board. How about that? Manifest destiny. Go to the second half. Got 1999 here. Still looking for that wide AM. Let's see. No, that's not it. Rob Wenzel, yes, your package is out in the mail. I believe I mailed it earlier on this past week. So it should be showing up to you pretty soon. Well, Money Inc., what's up, dude? Nothing too crazy yet. I'm 14 rolls in and just pulled out a little bit of copper. We do have a 1974 Canadian penny. And on this roll, we just pulled our first wheat cent, 1940, from Philadelphia. That's cool, Jinx Brothers. That's one of my favorites to look for. And I have 4 of the 98s and 4 of the 2000s, and none of them in any kind of gradable condition, but they are fun to put into flips and into the binder. Patrick Johnson, you got the back W yesterday. All right, that's awesome. Or are you just saying that to make Rob jealous that you got your package first? I think that's what that statement really was. Because both of your envelopes went out at the same time. That's funny, Rob. Mo Money Inc. I do check all of them, but it's got to be in superb condition for me to want to get it graded. And even the 98s and the 2000s aren't going for that much. So they're not really worth getting graded. That 1999, however, would definitely, and I would probably grade it even in a lower state example. It is the rarest of the 3. What's up, Tupac? Yeah, you're not going to miss this one, are you? All right, we got 12 up in the chat right now. That is awesome. Hit and stay tuned at the end of the show. We will be giving away a 2019 West Point low quarter. Get out of here, Shield Sense. No one likes you. All right, on roll 17. Gina R, you got one of the wide AMs in your change from Whataburger? Which year? That's crazy. I love Whataburger, by the way. Delicious. Hey, here we go. Wheat cent number 2. Pops out just like that. Oh, the low quarter, Gina. I'm sorry. That's awesome. That's really awesome. Mo Money, I would love to find one of the 1992s. And yes, I do check every single 1992, even if it looked like it came out of a dumpster fire. To me, the condition does not matter on that. I will check every single one. All right, this one's got still a nice bit of color to it. Let's see what year we have. It's a later one, 1953 from Denver. Now we got 2 on the board. Box of pennies. We just found our second wheat cent, and we do have 1 Canadian. And that's about it for the finds. This box is putting up a little bit of a fight. One Mo Money, check out varietyvista.com, and they have a very nice selection of double die obverses, double die reverses, repunched mint marks, over mint marks, and they have them for all U.S. coinage from, I would say, early 20th century up till today. It's a really good resource. The red books are only going to show you so much. And then there's the Cherry Picker's Guide that's going to show some of the things that the big red book won't show. Yeah, DJ, I kind of have a little bit of a mental list as well. Pennies, I have pretty well down packed about everything that I need to find and then what to look for. Nickels, I'm about 75% there. I keep a little sheet next to me. I write it in my notebook of everything that's in there just to be sure. But I'm getting there, And quarters, I don't hunt quarters as much. Like, I haven't gotten a box of quarters yet, but I'll grab a couple of rolls. And I do know some of the errors that I'm looking for, but I mean, let's be honest, most modern quarter hunting is now all about the West Points, which are super easy to find, and a lot of the well-known state quarter errors. But it's just the regular Washington errors that I'm not familiar with. Well, Tupac, looks like you answered your own question. Chief Stacker, yeah, I've seen Couch Collectibles coin hunt map before. That's a good setup is on it. Problem I'm having with Variety Vista is I cannot open many of the years. Am I doing something wrong? So when you click on, let's say you're clicking on DDO's wheat cents, and then it's going to show a big long list of all the years. It's going to be only the years that are highlighted in blue with underline. And it shows every single year on there, just for posterity, and also because a new error could be found, could be discovered, and then it can be attributed to that year. So that might be the problem that you're running into. Blue Pock. I built my first mental list for Penny from the Lincoln Cent resource. Yeah, that's a good one too. There's only a handful of errors in the clad Washington quarters. I look for FS designation errors in those. Ah, I got you. Okay. There you go, Patrick. How about that? Tupac, I'm still having some issues with the resolution on the videos, and now you're all saying that the audio is cutting out. So Mum Money Inc., I'm going to repeat that. I said that on Variety Vista, whenever you click on bracket of coins, it's going to show all the years for that typical coin. Yeah. And only the years that are highlighted in blue that are underlined are going to have errors. So that might be the problem that you're running into. Patrick Johnson, you are always stirring the pot. Items are cool to up until 89, they would create the die for the coin without the mint mark. and then they would go back and stamp the mint mark again, and so that's why you got those errors. And I never mind on why that. Just inefficient to have to strike the coin twice like that when you could just have it on the die. I guess maybe they were passing the dies around to the different mints, but I don't know. To me, it didn't really make a whole lot of sense. And I've looked it up online, and I could never really find a clear answer as to why they had to punch the mint marks separately. Because of course now they don't. It's all on the dies. Pots are meant to be stirred. $19.56 RPM. Nice. Philip, would you like to see other Smurfs? Is anybody else having problems with the audio? Because Mo Money Inc. says the volume keeps cutting out. Because that's what I'm streaming through, and I'm seeing some notifications popping up. I'm wondering if when a notification pops up that the audio cuts out. And it's weird because when I record my regular videos, the audio comes out just fine. So I'm not sure what's going on. And the microphone itself from the phone is maybe 8 inches away from my head. Government likes spending money, strike the coin 2 times, not cost effective. That's right. Yeah, my money, you're definitely going after it. All right. Yeah, I am not the most tech savvy person in the world. So it's going to take a lot of fumbling and bumbling to get all these settings properly. Sounds okay, a little static. Yeah, and after the stream, I'm going to go back and watch this and see exactly what y'all are listening to, or hear what y'all are listening to. All right, roll 22. Come on. We need something. Another wheat penny. Need error. We need something cool. I'm guessing that might be something to do with my internet connection. Yeah, Rob. I can trust a raccoon with a wrench because raccoons don't know how to fix anything. All they know is how to tear stuff apart. So I figured he can't do too much harm with a wrench. Well, Money Inc. is looking to see if anyone has extra wheats they are willing to trade or sell. That's true. I've seen what they can do to abandoned houses. Money. There was a video I watched a couple of weeks ago where there was a guy who lived in Canada, and he would go out there with a big box of hot dogs, and he would have like 30, 40 raccoons crawling all over his porch and all over him eating the hot dogs. It was funny. Through mine. That's right, DMC, coins, and coffee. How about that? How you doing today, my friend? Welcome to the stream. We got a bunch of friendlies hanging out. It's a nice, relaxed Sunday afternoon. Hunting a box of pennies. So far, only found 2 wheat cents, a 1940 and a 1953D, and 1 Canadian penny. Oh, you saw that too, Tupac? Yeah, that thing's hilarious. Alright, this looks like copper. It's got some gunk on it right on the date. Get off. Yeah, 70s. Alright, on to the next roll. Tupac, I'm using the Streamlabs app for Android. That is what I'm currently streaming on. I found 10 wheats and 10 Canadians in my last box. Best box had 25 wheats, 1 Indian, and 23 Canadian. That's awesome. Before I started recording my box hunts, I found 2 Indian heads in one box. And then, of course, last week is the first one that we found live on the channel. Buying some Indian pennies from them. And so the guy's kind of making some smart aleck remarks about how I don't come in and make huge purchases. Like he says, oh, you know, I'm getting so overwhelmed by this high finance. And so, you know, I don't really care, so I'm not really going to say anything. But when he hands me a bag of Indian head pennies and I find a flying eagle in one of them, I don't tell him. And so I bought a flying eagle for 15 cents. And now that's the only flying eagle. But when Inc., I am very technically challenged, so it has been a bit of a curve to do this streaming. All I can say is that it just has to come with practice. And you know, today's a good example. I'm not having the best resolution and I'm buffering and the audio's out, but at a certain point, you just need to roll with it, you know? And you just need to put the stream out and you just kind of grow from there. And try not to get all hung up on having the perfect stream the first time. You know, it's just going to take little small improvements. Ross, we had too many problems with buffering Streamlab. Try StreamYard. Okay, cool. I will do that. I will definitely check out StreamYard. And Mo Money says, all my best finds are never filmed. Mo Money Inc., just start filming everything. And even if you don't have, say, a box hunt, you can make a little. It could be like, hey, these were the finds this week, instead of doing like a traditional box hunt or whatever. People just want to see cool coins. Yeah, I hear you, DJ. I'm just catching up on chat here. I'm going to a shop tomorrow that sells Morgans and Peace dollars and all coins pre-1880 for melt. That's awesome. That's way awesome, DJ. It's one of the things I can't abide by when getting my silver is the premiums. To me, it's hard to justify paying that huge premium when purpose is to protect my money. Like if I'm trying to protect my money from inflation, or if the fiat is going to run out, I'd want to protect my money as much as possible. And it just seems like the premiums on those silver coins just eats into any of that. You heard APMEX have stopped selling silver for now. That's odd. Wonder why that is. Perhaps they know something that we don't. Problem is, I don't want people thinking I stack my videos. I show them the truth about coin roll hunting. Sometimes you hit a home run, and sometimes you get skunked with most boxes in the middle. That is true. Mo Money. I don't want people thinking that I stack videos. It's you can sort of find like the same amount of finds as a good box, so that can help too. But it's always good to show the good finds and the bad. Just copper. All right. Roll 27. We are in the second half of the box. Yep, I've had my fair share of skunk boxes too. So I call hunting and not finding. And I wouldn't say that we're in the middle of a skunk box right now, but it's not spoiling us either. Rarest spot of a lifetime. How you doing today? Any luck yet? No, it hasn't been a crazy box. They have two wheat pennies, 1940 and 1953D, and did have a Canadian penny, and that's about it. This stuff right here is nothing really. Pulling out the copper, but nothing too crazy. That's a nice 1984. Let's see if we got some ear action. Nope, no double ear. I do have a 1984 double ear, but it's not as nice as this one. I wish it was. No worries, Chief Stacker. See you in a bit. All right. Roll 29. Cliff L, my biggest challenge is to find current Philadelphia's. I still haven't seen a penny or a nickel. That's odd. No. Where'd it go? Ah, there it is. I don't want to sully the batch with something non-copper. Ross, I don't think you can trade gold and silver tomorrow because of Roaring Kitty. They say he is why GameStop shoot up. Now they are after the gold and silver market. I've looked a little bit into that with GameStop and AMC, and yeah, I mean that's how you manipulate stocks. If you can get a big enough crowd to go after it, you know they're going to be able to manipulate the price like. I don't know how well for the long term. So yeah, they can go after the gold and silver market and give it a spike, but is it going to stay that way? Will it tank afterwards? You know. Canada has shut down trading of gold and silver. I mean, without being an expert at it, I would say that's a smart move to help protect the market. All right, one. Roll 30. Oh, we still got 11 in the chat. Oh, thank you all so much for hanging out with me on this Sunday. I know the stream's not at its best. I know there's audio issues and resolution issues. So I really appreciate y'all hanging out with me and helping me make the most of this. Yeah, I know you're lurking, Patrick. Raccoons are always lurking. Working and lurking. Yeah, I do that too, dude. A lot of times I'm working on Sunday nights and I miss Tupac's stream, and I try to work and lurk when I can. It's not always possible, so whenever I can, not just his but anybody's stream, I always at least try to pop in and give him a view and a like, show a little bit of love. They are trying to protect short sellers. Big corporations. GameStop cost them billions. Yeah, I heard about that. See, I'm back. I was looking into the silver situation right now. Get ready, y'all. The market for silver is getting ready to be manipulated. That's why it went up fast recently. Yeah, that's to me. That's very scary. But to me, whew, come on, pennies. Let's get something. Yeah, Chief Stacker, that's usually the case. Yeah, Rob, I see it as kind of gambling too. I've dabbled in it just a little bit. I'm talking about like a couple of $100. And there's so much that goes into it. And I do believe that there is some luck involved. You can of course do your research and you can try to identify trends and then act upon those trends. But at the end of the day, we don't know what everyone is going to do. And so there is risk involved that is akin to gambling. Hey, here we go. Just picked it up. Third wheat cent on the board. Let's flip it over. Then we got 1954 Denver. Let's try to work some last minute magic here. It's a nice 1975. Gotta know when to hold them or fold them. Yep. And I think the other big one that's that everybody's speculating on is Dogecoin, the small cryptocurrency. And I'll tell you, I cannot even begin to wrap my head around cryptocurrency. Not even going to try. You know what, DJ? You are right. The 54D does have a D overshadow D. Let's see. Let me hold tight, folks. I'll show you what I'm showing. I'll show you what I'm seeing. I'm not seeing anything on it, and really it's too dirty to see if there was. That's hard to make out. All right, back up on the perch. Man, I'm just watching the playback on the other phone. Man, that resolution is terrible. So thank y'all for putting up with this. I know you're used to better streams. So I thank you for spending your afternoon with me. I'm too poor to afford to play in the stock market. That's like the high roller room. I know that's right. It's the Go Green Initiative Silver is the biggest component in these solar panels. Yeah, I have heard about that. That a lot of silver is being used in solar panels right now. Thank you, Chief Stacker. Roll 35. You know what's funny is that silver is more scarce than gold and has more functions than gold. but I think mankind just has a love affair with gold that will never end and will always keep its value up. I use MS-70 on my coins if I need to clean them, but on cents you have to dilute it at about half, and then you start with olive oil on cents. I've never tried that, DJ, and I've heard about olive oil and I've heard about MS-70, but I haven't used either before. So I'm gonna have to look into that. Oh, a lot of brown in this roll makes me hopeful. I trust my MS-70 because I used it on my West Point before grading, and they didn't get clean designation. Nice, nice. Yeah, Chief Stacker, I know that's a hot issue. Some people can justify it, and some can't. I get it. I don't think either side's wrong. This comes down to what you prefer. Get that gunk off. I'm not worried about damaging this coin the slightest. I just want it for copper. I have a Morgan silver dollar that I believe to be polished. This is something that I received from my grandfather, and he had received it as a wedding present. And it was a Morgan silver dollar that has brass around it, and then that was then connected to like some kind of clip or keychain or whatever. But I'm not sure how close this is going to come out, but this definitely looks cleaned. And it's at $18.99 from New Orleans, which is a shame too, because condition on it isn't too bad. A lot of the details are still left. You can still read Liberty and see her hair, but it definitely has a cleaned look. And this brass around it is damaging. Jackalope, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hitting the like and saying hi. Hey, Christina Rogers, thanks for joining in. We're almost to the end of this penny box hunt, and this box has not been super kind to us, not been mean, could have been a little nicer. And I said in the beginning, if we can get to 50, I'll be giving away a 40% silver. But at the end of the show, no matter what, we'll be giving away a 2019 West Point low quarter. Hey, all right. Sometimes you just have to coax the box into something. We got a 1957 Denver wheat penny, number 4. Oh, with like schmutz and hair on the end too. That's a lot of sodium coins. Hey, how's it going today? Welcome to the first official stream for Coinsncoffee. And just a heads up to some of the new viewers, we are having some issues with resolution and audio, and these issues will be dealt with in later streams. So I do apologize in advance for the lower quality. Sometimes you just have to roll with it. Let's see, I love Morgan's. My best is an MS64, 1885 Orleans with MGC. Wow, that is nice. That's awesome to get a mint state grade on an older coin like that. Everybody check out Tupac stream later on today. It's going to be at 3:45 Pacific Standard Time. I know I'll be there. A GSA CC Morgan. I wish you the best of luck with that, Chief Stacker, and I hope you get a good deal for it. That would be an amazing coin to have. We were talking about cleaning coins earlier with the olive oil and MS-70, and I haven't never tried that, but when you're talking about altering the coins like that, I do enjoy using Nicodate on dateless buffalo nickels, and I have 275 of them coming in on the way. And so I was thinking about either doing a video on that, or we can look for some key dates in my key dates and errors, or we might just do it on another stream. Hey Corey Coolbaugh, how you doing today? Got a bunch of awesome people up in the live chat. We're enjoying a nice chill Sunday afternoon. We're on the last 10 rolls of this penny box hunt. And we will be doing a giveaway at the end of the stream for a 2019 West Point. Right on, Chief Stacker. I think that would be a fun stream. $19.92D. No close AM. Roll 42. No problem, Corey. We will be here. Copper, copper, copper. Yep. Stephen Bardell, how you doing today? I've gone through $2,500 worth of Kennedy halves. That's awesome, dude. What would you say your best find was? Or rather, do you just are you just searching them for silver, or do you actually look for errors or anything like that too? 7th to last roll. We got 1 Canadian and 4 wheats to show for it. Let's see what else. I'm going to get a decent amount of copper out of this box. So happy with that. All right, 1971 D dollar is Doldad, and look for errors, and look for 1971 D silver and 1977 D silver. All right. I did not know that there was silver in the 71 and 77 Ds. Oh, it didn't open right. That roll is tight. Brown Ikes. Okay. Yeah, I am not super familiar with those. I've heard of the Brown Ikes. Also found 1973D. Also in 1973D found America Double Die. Really cool. Kennedy. Nice. And the 77 Denver Silver Halves would be an error coin, just like the 77 Denver Quarters. Some of the 40% planchets made it from San Francisco. Ah, that's interesting. Very cool. One of the reasons why I love this hobby is you will learn something new every single day. How's that saying go? The more I learn, the more I realize I don't know. Something like that. $19.95. Nothing. Ooh, some dirty coins. All right, roll 47. Can we get anything in these last 4 rolls? Ooh, another nice 1984. Let's check that ear. No, nothing. '94. Nope. Let's see. Yes, normal silver halves are 64 before. Yep. Yeah, the 65 to 70 are the silver because the 70 is an NIFC. Besides 2003 and up, it's 1970 and 1987, I believe. But the 70s were 40% silver. Found some off-centered Kennedys and found in 89 the reed edge is at the rim of the coin. Oh, that's cool. (1971) D Kennedy, a lot of off centers and the 89 off center. It's always cool to find those. Is that 98 or a 90? Can't see. 90. You got 1970S. Let's see. Nothing going on there. Second to last. Box. We'll clean the board up a little bit, and then we'll do the end of the show giveaway. So Stephen Sparnell, when you say the 1972D is very off-center, is there any of the details that are missing because of that? Carlos, were you on my live stream when I found the tallgrass prairie struck through grease and is still in? I remember if I was watching on it, or if I was on the phone with you while you found it, or if you told me just on a phone call about it. It's one of those three. I cannot remember which. But that is really cool to actually still see the grease on the coin. Looks like it's got two rims and all the details there. Gotcha. Yeah. Let's see. Patrick Johnson, I heard somewhere that the coins have to be at least 10% off or more to be considered anything good. but I don't know coins. I'm not sure. Yeah, most people won't buy it unless it's 10% or more. It can be hard to measure that though. But still, Steve Ardell with a couple where it appears to have the additional rim, like you were talking about, I still think they're cool to keep. They're definitely worth putting in a flip. All right, last roll. Come on. Gotta rub this for good luck. Hey, moose up, no problem. A lot of people work and lurk. It's all good. We're on the last roll of the box here. And so once I get done with this, I'm just going to clean up the board a little bit. And we'll be doing a end of show giveaway. All right. So that's it for the box. Just 4 wee pennies and the Canadian. Did find a nice 2009. 2 nicer ones from the 70s. And some beat up old road rash coins. I like to collect them. I think they're fun. And I have a little bag right here. And the only way you can tell what they are is by the diameter of the coin. All right. All right, I'm showing 7 in the chat. So I think everybody has a pretty good chance of winning the 2019 West Point Lowell Quarter. I'm going to go ahead and put a clue in the chat. One guess only, please. And go from there. All right, go ahead. Remember, one guess only, please. Boom. Didn't take long. I'm going to go ahead and show you the number. Number 6. And I have DJ Numismatics. So congratulations, DJ Numismatics. Go ahead and email me. I had your address, but I think I threw it in the trash. So you could just email me again with your address, and I will get that out to you post haste. There we go. All right, everybody. Thank you all so much for spending Sunday afternoon with me. This this means a lot to me. You know, just getting this first stream out of the way, and you know, we'll get the quality better next time. Thank you all for watching. This has been Ross with Coins and Coffee. I hope to see most of y'all later on at Tupac stream. All right, I'm out.